this is Marie, and I'm in Las Vegas at the 2017 Mr. Olympia Fitness Expo. We're going to check out what's new in the fitness world and the bodybuilding world. Come follow me. Hi everybody, I'm here with Dr. Tony Huge at Enhanced Athlete. How are you?
Swollen, my friends of freedom.
Obviously, I can see that now, Dr. Huge. Tell me a little bit more about your product.
You know, we started out in the real gray area of the supplement industry, stuff not necessarily for human consumption, research chemical based, stuff that actually works, but that most of the government and the rest of the supplement world doesn't want us to know about. We've then transitioned into the more hardcore side of bodybuilding, supplements for extreme fat loss, extreme muscle growth, but a little bit less out of the gray area. So that's kind of the transitional state we're in right now. Kind of an interesting crossroads between the gray area and the mainstream supplement industry, but always very extreme, hardcore products because I'm a competitor myself. And I like to prep for shows in 10 days. Most competitors take like 3 months to prep, but if you know the chemistry of your body and what to take, you can make incredible transformations in extremely short periods of time.
Sounds good. And how often do you use the product? How does it work in your routine in life?
So let me give you an example of one of the products. Yohimbine is not a gray area supplement. Yohimbine is over the counter. In a lot of countries it's illegal though because it's a stimulant. People have had heart attacks by overdosing, but that doesn't mean that any of the rest of us are going to have side effects. 1 out of 1,000 people may. That is the only drug or I should say supplement, that I can take to lose this fat on my stomach and lower abs and all around my waist within a very short period of time. But all of these supplements require specific knowledge on how to use them correctly, which is why I did the YouTube channel to explain how I personally use the supplements.
Okay, do you want to tell me that YouTube channel?
Yeah, the YouTube channel is Enhanced Athlete. So www.enhancedathletechannel.com, or pretty much you can search Enhanced Athlete anywhere on the internet and you'll find it. Warning, it is very candid, it's very open. It has a lot to do with everything from my steroid usage, injections on camera, my alternatives to steroids that I've discovered, even my sex life and increasing my sexual performance. So every level of personal life as it relates to chemically enhancing myself to improve my own quality of life and sharing that knowledge with others.
I can't wait to see that myself. But thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being here. For the rest of the world, will you tell us your Instagram?
Enhanced Athlete. And thank you, Hottie Alert.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ashley at Buffet. I see we have some cookies here. So it's full of protein, right? Yep. So tell me a little bit more about it because I know whenever I take protein, it's in powder form. I got to use a shaker, get some water somewhere that's filtered and shake it up and chug it down before it gets warm. Tell me a little bit more about this.
There's 16 grams of protein in a cookie. They're gluten-free, non-GMO, and they're made with all natural ingredients. And they come in fun flavors.
This is obviously good to go at work. If you're traveling, you don't have to worry about big, bulky cases.
That's right.
You want to tell me what your favorite flavor is?
Well, as manly as it is, it's birthday cake.
Yes.
So you got nice sprinkles, got really nice icing on there.
That is.
It's our favorite.
And can I eat this all day, every day?
All day, every day.
Maybe like one a day.
Snack, meal replacement, dessert.
Okay, meal replacement. That's good. I would love to eat dessert as a meal replacement.
We also do protein enhanced nut butters, almond and peanut butters. These are enhanced with 11 grams of hormone-free whey protein.
Ooh, okay.
This is our new flavor, unicorn.
Love unicorns.
It's kind of a fun take on some almond butter. So this is new for us.
Good.
And
That sounds delicious.
They're good.
And then we also do a nice birthday cake here as well.
Cake.
So gluten-free, all natural, no preservatives.
Make some sandwiches, put a cookie in between, and we're ready to go. Yum. Well, thank you so much for your time. I get to have the pleasure of being with Sadiq at GAT Sports today. How are you?
Wonderful.
What was your aha moment when you decided that this is what you want to do?
There is no aha moment when you decide you want to do something. Why? Because it just feels right. You know in your soul that this is what you want to do. You know in your soul this is the right thing to do. It's not like, it falls from the sky magically. You always have something in your heart that you're passionate about. So if you're looking for an aha moment, don't look for it, because it's something you do regularly. Working out is something I do regularly, so I knew I couldn't live my life without it. So once you find something that makes you happy, you just do it every day. And if you do it every day, eventually you become the best at it.
True, but sometimes there are days where I'm not motivated. What do you say to yourself mentally to motivate?
Believe it or not, I'm one of the best guys in the world, right?
Yes.
5 out of 7 days, I'm not motivated neither, but that's what makes a champion a champion. You're not always gonna love what you do, and that's okay. People think that I wake up every day and it's easy and I love it. Believe me, it's not easy for me the same way it's not easy for a beginner. So if you're thinking it's easy and you're always gonna love what you do, get that out of your head. You can love what you do and it can still be difficult, but it's something that you must do. The most important days to work are the days you don't feel well, not the days you do feel well.
So I'm going to assume that when you're about 40, 50, 60, you're still going to be doing this.
If it still makes my heart smile, I'm going to do it. But if I find another hobby like playing chess or collecting stamps and that makes me smile, then I'll do that. So don't plan ahead too far. Live every day one day at a time. Have goals, yes, long-term, short-term goals, but just be gentle with yourself, give yourself time to grow and love what you do. Enjoy the journey.
Well, for the people that are older out there that want to start working out now, obviously they can't have an intense workout like you do. Is there anything that you recommend on what they can start with?
Start when you first learn how to drive. You don't get behind the wheel, put on your seatbelt and go 0 to 100 miles per hour. You start slow, and I recommend starting slow for anybody doing a new thing. I've never played like a full round like in the NFL, so it would be silly for me to try to play 4 quarters in a football game. It starts slow and, just start catching the ball and throwing the ball. But, really, people overthink fitness. Stop overthinking things. Everyone's reading the perfect program, the perfect food, the perfect this. Start with what you have and what you know and eventually become the best at it. It's not rocket science.
What's the biggest common myth that you hate to hear people talk about that's not true?
Genetics. Oh man, you're lucky you got incredible genetics. What is genetics, man? You work hard to become good at something, and then you work even harder to become the best at it.
So you've been with GAT Sports for a very long time. Now, can you tell me about one of the products that you absolutely love and can't live without?
10 years ago, before I even knew what GAT Sport was, I walked into my supplement shop, and I was looking for a pre-workout. I bought something called NitroFlex. And 10 years ago I bought it, and the formula has been so good that 10 years later I'm sponsored by the company.
Nice.
And the same formula is used today that I tried 10 years ago. It wasn't changed not once. It's an incredible pre-workout. So if you guys are looking for an awesome pre-workout, definitely I recommend NitroFlex.
Go ahead and give us an Instagram or a Facebook.
Yeah, everything's really easy. My name is Sadiq Hadzovic on everything. So that's SADIK HADZOVIC. And I want to thank you guys for carrying our products.
Of course, thank you. And that's a wrap. Thanks for joining me today at the 2017 Mr. Olympia Fitness Expo. I had so much fun talking to all these athletes, learning about the new supplements, which you can actually check out at supplementsworld.com. I think I need to go work out, but I might get a cheat meal in between. I'll see you next year. Bye.